What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Thanks for watching the video. In the last video we did the C4 rear bumper with the tire carrier, roto packs, mount, all that good stuff. I did not do a rear camera relocation kit at the time because you remember I did the Wolf Box rear camera and I was like, I don't think I'm going to need it. We're going to find out if I can make do with my Wolf Box rear camera. Well, the answer to that question is no, because as you can see where that camera is located, you wouldn't have it any other place, but you're not going to see below what we got going on here, with the spare tire. So I do in fact need to do a rear camera relocation. And it just so happens, yesterday I took delivery of our rear camera relocation kit. So that's what we're going to be installing today. Let's get to it. There's our rear camera. We're going to be taking that out and moving it all around, and it's going to end up right here. Okay, looks like we have all our wires, and we've got this nice wire covering here. So it looks like this had two different camera mounts. My guess is that it just depends on what camera you ended up getting with your particular year 4Runner, and so they've got everything covered by sending you two different camera mounts. So we will find out which one we're going to use when we get the camera out. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pop this cover off, which will expose the inside of our back hatch and give us access to that rear camera. All right, since I got all the fasteners popped loose, now you're supposed to be able to just push this forward and it comes off. Oh, just like that. We got a 10mm bolt up inside there that we got to undo. Same thing on this side. You can access it through here. Got to take that one out, and then all these other bolts, 10mm, have to come out. There we go. And we got to push this through as well. Just like so. Okay, I think we are ready to take this guy off. All right, now you can see this is the camera. We just have to undo these bolts right here, and we should be able to pull it right out. Okay, now that we took the bolts out of there, we have to go up inside and squeeze those and push them out that way. We got one right here and one right there. This is the only way that I figured out how to do it, guys. I had to use needle nose pliers. There's two fins on each side of the white pegs. So I pinched those in, and then I took this and tapped the bottom of them, and then I used this to tap on the bottom, and the same thing on the other side. And I got some movement finally. Show you what I got. Hope you guys can see that. There's one. Come on. Bingo bango. There you go, guys. All right, it's got this little thumb tab that you got to push down, and then it pops right out. All right, There it is. All that trouble for that little guy right there. All right, so this is the wire harness here that plugs into the camera. And then this plugs into that right there. Okay, so what we got to do is we have to cut that in half, okay? And then we connect them, you know, because you'll have the end plug into the camera, and it's going to come in right here, okay? And then this part will be all the way up in there. So what do you got to do? You got to cut these in half, and then you take the wires that were supplied by C4 and connect. You've got to connect the like wires. This is just basically an extension cord. Think of it as an extension cord. We're making an extension cord. So we're going to run the extension cord all the way through here and down in here. It's going to come out, and one end's going to come plugging in here. And then one end's going to plug into there. Make sense? Okay, let's do it then. All right, let's go ahead and in the kit, they gave you this little plastic block to fit into the old camera housing. We're going to go ahead and put that in. Okay. Like so. I just reconnected those two that we had disconnected to take that off of there. Okay, 10mm nuts that we took out earlier, I'm gonna put them back. All right guys, so we are actually going to remove this. We're gonna run our fishing wire down the way here. I'm gonna come over here. We are going to run down this rubber boot here in the headliner and on down that way. I'll tell you what, I've been working. I got the coat hanger. You can probably see it in there. Finally, I got it to come out where it's supposed to. Ridiculous amount of work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this welding wire here, attach it here. I'm going to pull enough out to where, you know, I got enough hanging out here to attach those wires to. And then I'll route the front of the wire through here. Gonna come down the boot into the headliner. Okay, there we go. It's working. It's working. Okay. Mission accomplished. Whoo! Okay, as you can see, we got the wire here. We got it attached to our welding wire. And now we're going to attempt to pull it through. Oh my God. I think it's gonna work. It worked. It through there, out here. Now I just got to get it down this boot. Get some of this gun oil down inside the boot if I can, which will make it easier for that wire to slip through there. All right, guys, a little perseverance. Hopefully you can see that. There you go. Okay, now we will route that away. Oh, baby. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we are looking good. Okay, now as you can see, I have successfully ran this to the back side of my tail light here. Now I will be able to run it down through the bottom and inside the bumper where I can join up with this right here, the license plate light, and there we go. I am going to go ahead and secure these fasteners back in. I want to make sure that the wires are on that side of the fasteners. That way it'll hold those wires back and in position where they should be. There it is. Just like that. Okay. Secure. So, here. So, boom. Get there, everybody. Get there. All this just happens to me. Very simple stuff just happens to me. All right, so the camera portion of this thing is wired. What we have to do now is we have to find out how much wire we need to run inside there, because this is our plug right here that we're going to plug this into. Okay, so we need to see how much wire, and then we'll cut it, and then we'll wire this up, connect this. All right, so I've got some of these cable clips. I think I bought them for a previous project, or got them as part of a previous project. But they got the 3M sticker thingies that I rub them down with rubbing alcohol, and then these stick really well to them. But what I used them for, if you go up inside here, you can see that I've got clips. More clips. Because you've got a window mechanism that, you know, you can, this is an automatic window, you can make it go up and down. And I want to keep it away from anything that's mechanical like that. If those wires get caught on that, it's just rip the wires apart, and then you won't have a backup camera. So that's why I got those clips up in there. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to wire that to that, plug it into that. We should be pretty close to done. Then we can just start buttoning everything up, putting things back to where they belong, like the door panel there. Let's do it. Don't even mess with me. that, my friends, should have a rear camera. I think that before I button everything up, I'm going to check real quick. Well, there you go, guys. This has been the C4 rear camera relocation kit install video. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed installing and moving that camera. I just love this stuff. Anyway, let me know if you got any questions. I'll put the link in the description down below. And with that, we'll catch you guys out on the road.